Oh, what? Sign on Tainari?
Why is this humble windmill such a great view?
I mean, it's understandable. It must have been a long time since you last came to Mondstadt.
They still got the damn VA in
Because it
here.
is the true Great Vayu Viastra? Oh, come on. Don't tell me you don't get it. View, Vayu, and also Mahamatra, Vayu Viastra? No?
Sign on the bad jokes, bro.
Tainari! Cyno! Over here!
Whew, am I glad to see you. And who's this young lady?
Master,
Ooh, look at
this
him.
is
Tainari
Sucrose,
already
an
checking
alchemist
somebody
with the
out.
Knights of Favonius. We just met. Sucrose, this is my teacher Tainari. He's a highly respected forest watcher in Sumeru, and he's also a very famous botanist.
Kale's exaggerating. I'm Tainari. Pleased to meet you.
So you have a teacher as well. The pleasure is all mine, Tainari, sir. Yep, he's extremely knowledgeable too. And this is General Mahamatra Cyno of the Sumeru Academia. He's really
I
famous
noticed.
in
Kale's literally
Sumeru as
like
well.
Greetings.
the
Though if I might
Sumeru
say so,
Sucrose.
we're purely here for personal
Tainari
reasons.
is like the Sumeru
You needn't be
Albedo.
unduly concerned with our official positions. And Kale, there's
Cyno's
no
like
need
the...
to use my full title. Cyno is fine.
I don't know who else.
Or sir, if you
Mondstadt to
absolutely
Sumeru.
must.
Indeed. We're not here in an official capacity, just to keep Kale company on her vacation.
Keep me company? But it was you two that insisted on coming.
Kale is very important to us. We felt obliged to ensure her safety on the long, treacherous journey to Mondstadt.
But I've been here on my own loads of times before.
They're just using you as an excuse. That's all it is.
What about your work, though? What if something bad happens while the General Mahamatra's away?
There should be no issues. I have left my duties in the hands of my subordinates, and two especially reliable helpers.
Oh, Sucrose. What were you saying about you having a teacher as well? I was just going to mention that I think we're in a somewhat similar situation. I'm an assistant to Mr. Albedo, Mondstadt's genius alchemist.
Oh, please, Sucrose. Genius is an unnecessary epithet.
Oh, he back.
It will serve only to leave an exaggerated impression of me in the minds of our guests.
Mr. Albedo, but
I'm glad they
it
do
is an
these little
objective
festivals or
truth.
little get-togethers on like
Hey,
each
Albedo's
little
here too!
city.
Great! The more the merrier!
Albedo.
So tell me, Sucrose, since your specialty is bioalchemy, what do you know about the antitoxic properties of the calla lily?
Wait! Can we hold off on the nerdy topic for now? Paimon doesn't want to be left out. Oh, as it happens, I've studied the calla lily in quite some detail before, with it being a species native to Mondstadt. I wrote a whole report on my findings. If you're interested, Mr. Tainari, sir, I can go get it for you.
We're supposed to be here on vacation, and you're already thinking about how to improve your herbal medicines? Also, I thought we'd agreed to take on new identities for this trip.
What new identities?
Mine was Adventurer Cyno,
Oh, wow.
skilled desert explorer. Tainari's was technological consultant to the treasure hoarders, and Kale's was traveling musician.
You find that sort of roleplay fun?
Very much so.
I do wish some of the less cautious
Are we
adventurers
gonna have
in
like
the
a
Avidya
Cyno
forest would
Lisa
consider coming to Mondstadt
dialogue? I hope we
instead.
do.
What Philanimo mushrooms lack in texture, they make up for in not causing vomiting or diarrhea.
Are you contemplating using some compounds
Man,
from
we
the
should
calla
take Duke
lily
Duke here,
as
man.
active ingredients in a targeted antidote?
That'd be
Yes,
awesome.
I gathered a few on the way here, and my initial research suggests to me that it could be worth a try.
Okay, I got it. But as much as I don't wish to be a wet blanket, it takes a huge amount of experimental data to conclusively prove how different drugs interact. Estimating the total development time would be very difficult. add in the time for procurement and delivery of essential materials, and I'm not sure if we could complete development before you need to return.
Then please, allow me to help.
Mr. Albedo.
Apologies for my tardy entrance in the present discussion. I understand you're looking to make an antidote for poisonous fungi, correct? If you happen to have some samples with you, or relevant documentation on hand, perhaps you might give me the chance to review them later.
This is
But
kind of like a cool
before
dynamic,
that,
though.
I invite the three of you to look at this.
Beto, Tainari, Cole, and Sucrose. Combination of one of God's other properties. What's this? Oh, arrangement. Oh, man. I don't
Food and lodging arrangements? Were
read
you
that.
quietly writing this up the whole time? Paimon didn't even notice!
Impressive multitasking.
Hardly. Rather, I should apologize for interrupting a serious discussion between trained professionals, especially after they've traveled so far to be here, when I myself am neither an adventurer, nor a technological consultant, nor a musician. Nevertheless, I would encourage you to have a knowledgeable local arrange your detailed itinerary while you're in Mondstadt. Take a look. And should you find anything here to be objectionable, it can
I
easily
wonder why
be
they
adjusted.
picked
This is too
Tainari
kind
and
of you.
Cyno,
These
though.
arrangements are quite excellent.
I mean, I get Cole.
Great! Even Paimon feels like tagging along for the food and board.
Yeah, you're not included.
That's why it's called tagging along!
Very comprehensive. The adventurer, technological consultant, and musician all approve. Thank you.
Just one thing. We'd like the chance to cook as well. Why don't we change the group dinner to a camping and cooking trip?
I'll help pitch the tents! I can help too. And Paimon will take him to Good Hunter to order some starters. Mondstadt's cold-cut platter is not to be missed.
Imagine being on vacation, you're about to be sleeping in a tent. We're AKA travelers. We probably do that all the time.
Great,
To just
then
be in
it's
a
decided.
hotel or
Sucrose and I
something.
will bring the three of you to your inn for a quick
Nice
rest.
warm bed.
You two, let's meet by the lake this evening.
Hey, Sarah! Can we have a cold-cut platter to go?
Sure, coming right up.
I hope we get some
Would
interactions
you like
with
anything
Jean.
else?
Do we, want anything else?
I guess for Paimon, for this once, if we one sweet, what was it, Madame or Madame? I guess.
Yay! So you do remember after all! You're just the
For once, I was
best.
actually kind of worried about
Paimon will give you
Paimon
the sweet
on the
flowers
Archon
and that
quest.
sweet madame as a windbloom. No need to worry about that. Paimon can make room for good food.
All right, just a moment.
Oh, that was great. If that was a Windblume treat, then Paimon wishes it could be the Windblume Festival every day.
It's just over there.
When I was adventuring in the ashes. Another meeting.
Oh, this ain't too bad. Like we just literally like right next to Mondstadt.
All right, looks like we're all here.
I do this. It's nice with the water. We're not late, are we?
Not at all. We just came early to set everything up, since we happen to be free today. Kale put up the tent so quickly, but still managed to tie very sturdy knots. You can really tell that she's a professional. I didn't do much apart from passing materials around.
Thanks. It's all thanks to Master
Where
and
Amber at,
Cyno.
man? I know
He taught me
she was
everything
like
I
busy
know.
or something, but man,
What can I say?
you need to be a
For
part
a
of this.
skilled adventurer,
And
this is
Eula
just
too,
another
man.
day on the job.
I get Eula in
Are you
here.
quite finished? Or were you going to sing each other's praises till the moon rises? Come on, let's all sit down.
Bro brings out their food and starts cooking. After a delicious feast, everyone sits around the campfire.
That sunshine sprat was really very good. I didn't watch you cook it, but I believe that the prominent umami flavor of the dish owes itself to more than the fish alone.
That's correct. Any further deductions?
Let me think. The aroma was quite uniform. Unlike that of a spice blend, it was also unfamiliar to me. So I would venture that it was a Mondstadt specialty. As far as edible Mondstadt plant species are concerned, calla lilies are usually used in soups. So if I had to guess, small lampgrass?
That's right.
Alright.
I've long heard that
Eatable?
Sumeru's fish with cream sauce is noted for its gentle texture, which brings out the tenderness of the fish. Here in Mondstadt, we're not quite as varied in the use of spices as in Sumeru, but the principle of bringing certain distinct flavors to the forefront through combinations of natural ingredients is very much the same.
I liked it a lot. I'm curious as to the exact ratio of ingredients.
I was watching this like one YouTube channel.
I'll write a copy
they
of the
cook
recipe
like
for you.
a lot of the like food in
Would
Genshin.
anyone like to try the
It's actually
nutrient-dense meal I made?
pretty dope.
I'll have some.
What about you, Kale? It doesn't look like you've eaten very much. Is your appetite low at the moment?
No. I just don't eat a lot normally.
What?
Sorry. I didn't mean to make things awkward.
Tighnari. While we were on the road, we spotted something white, walking on two legs. Was that Paimon?
Swear to God,
Which day was this?
you better not do a joke.
Just after passing through
Oh,
Stonegate.
okay, I thought he was trying to do a joke.
Cyno, are you sure your eyes were working that day? Or maybe your hood was blocking your vision? Paimon always flies. There's no way she'd ever walk.
Is that right? I thought that you'd made me snacked on too many local ground nuts.
Oh my God, he did. Oh my God, dude.
No? Not funny?
Oh my God. How I knew
Ground,
he was trying
you know,
he was setting something
As in
up.
ground up, but also the ground? Ground nuts make you fall to the ground.
Yeah, let's go with that one.
Think of this as part of the process of getting to know Cyno.
I knew he was setting up for a joke. I was
On
just
the
like,
bright
bro.
side, these jokes show that he thinks of you as his friends.
Still, we could test the hypothesis.
If he just delivers it more
That plant
better,
species indigenous to
probably
Mondstadt may
laugh.
have an effect on the motor functions
I
of
tend to
flying
laugh
life
on
forms.
anything if you kind of like
Paimon's
the
not your
delivery is
test
right,
subject.
or it just depends. Just
Anyway,
if you start
by
laughing
your
too, if you
logic,
got a
wouldn't that mean that
funny
eating,
laugh, I'll laugh.
say, Zaytun peaches, that would make a sick Paimon peachy in no time or something?
Like he's so serious when he do the jokes, and it's just like, what happened? Are they eating laughing? I guess we put it to the test. I don't know what you're talking about.
Hey, not you two.
I think the Traveler and Paimon's conversations are more entertaining than Cyno's jokes.
Damn.
I see. You must have been keeping quiet about this grievance for quite some time
He
now.
hurt. He
You
hurt.
seem much cheerier now that you're here in Mondstadt, Cyno. Actually, it feels like you're a completely different person.
That's because I'm Cyno the Adventurer.
Yeah, that's not funny either.
Hmm? It's not?
In fairness, you only saw him in his work mode while you were in Sumeru. He's actually like this most of the time when he's in a good mood.
Yep, it's true. Sometimes when he's eating, he'll grumble about how the bowl is too shallow for the amount of food it contains and other random stuff like that.
I understand. Then allow me to reintroduce myself. Before, you knew me as General Mahamatra Cyno. Now, please see me as Cyno the Adventurer.
Yeah, so that's another thing he does. He'll keep repeating something he thinks is funny until you stop trying to resist.
So that's
So you have two different mental states? Almost like different phases of matter. Interesting. I want to learn to do that too.
I think in your case, the two states we would end up with would be highly conscientious sucrose and stupefied sucrose. Oh, by the way,
I don't know
was
what
there
Super
any
5
reason
means.
in particular that you chose Mondstadt as your destination on this occasion?
Oh, well, Lisa once told me that the Windblume Festival is one of Mondstadt's biggest events of the year. I wanted to take this opportunity to give everyone a Windblume as a token of my heartfelt gratitude for everything they've done to look after me.
She's
Plus,
so
it was a
considerate.
good chance for Kale to get out and meet some new people.
Kale Lily.
What?
Bro,
Kale's Windblume.
can he just
Maybe
be
she
quiet?
should call it a Kale Lily. It sounds very Mondstadt. There's also
Hey, you know what? That was
cauliflower, which would
okay.
technically
that was
make
kind of
more
funny to
sense.
me. That was kind of
But
funny to me.
somehow it doesn't sound as nice.
It's because it's Cyno. I just know.
Moving swiftly on.
You know, I wish I had his attitude.
He just completely ignored the joke and carried on the conversation.
Well, no matter how many
Guess
haters you
sometimes
have,
that's
you
the
just
only
keep
way
on going,
forward.
and you just don't not think
Sumeru's
of
been through some
anything
major
about it.
changes recently, and things at work have only just started to calm down. I don't get many opportunities to take a vacation, and this was a chance to join Kale on her trip while also learning a few things about Mondstadt's flora and fauna that I'll be able to pass on to my peers and students on my return. Two birds with one stone.
How about you, Cyno?
I came to ensure Kale's safety.
That's just an excuse. Plain and simple.
Also, there's the matter of a Genius Invocation TCG custom-made card back.
Oh no,
So you did
not
have an ulterior
TCG,
motive.
bro.
Have you all played Genius Invocation TCG before?
Yes.
And that is why I am proud to call you my friend. When I first began contemplating getting a new card back,
Of
I
course,
asked
of
around
course you
before
in
eventually
TCG. You
deciding to
look like a
ask
Yu-Gi-Oh
the
character.
legendary Mr. Calx for guidance. A friend of mine, Sawada, whom I played cards with on occasion, had been to Inazuma for the Irodori festival. He told me that Calx was a
Oh, we
Mondstadter,
did
so I
have
should
a,
try my luck there.
Festival for
House?
Inazuma, I forgot.
Isn't that...
That's
you mean
duel. You can duel
he's a friend of
Cyno.
yours?
I see. So, you came to Mondstadt in search of Calx.
No, that is inaccurate. I came here principally to protect
Oh, I
Kale.
haven't played TCG
You
in
most
months.
certainly did not. Kale's been here on the quiet numerous times, and this is the first time you felt the need
It's
to
cool
join.
that they still updating
Not
it
only
and like
me,
putting
same
like new
applies
cards,
to you too,
and
doesn't it?
stuff.
If my writer friend were here now, I'm sure he would describe this curious coincidence as having the makings of a good story. It's always a pleasure to meet a fan.
Oh, here it comes.
Wait, you mean you're Mr. Calx?
Yeah.
Having my new friends address me by my pen name
Ah,
feels
okay.
somewhat unusual. Please, just call me Albedo.
Huh. So you're Calx.
I remember some
Cyno's
people
been
kept
talking
calling him
about you
Albedo,
non-stop recently.
like way back in the
He's
day.
intent
I remember
on getting you to design a
Gene's
bespoke
old voice
card back
lines
for him.
called him Albedo.
You didn't have to say all that.
I don't usually take private commissions, but I believe that we are friends now, all of us. Our conversations have been deep and interesting, and Cyno, your passion for this game is indeed one of a kind. I can see it in your eyes.
Obviously.
And given that you've come all this way from
Obviously.
Sumeru to see me, I'd be quite honored to take this commission.
Wow, your teacher's so nice.
I feel the same about yours. Well, they definitely have different personalities, but they're similar when it comes to their character.
So, how much should I budget for the timeless masterpiece you will produce for me?
Surely, timeless masterpiece is something of an overstatement.
Any artwork fit to appear on the reverse of my card decks is by definition a timeless masterpiece.
Oh,
Even
so
if I do say
Albedo
so
drew
myself.
like the back
Don't mind
of
him.
things off
These
the cards.
TCG nut jobs are all like this.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's kind of cool.
I see. So, this has an almost religious significance. Well,
And
for
boom, in the
starters,
future,
I'd
Albedo
like to hear a
destroys
few more of your
Mondstadt.
jokes.
Cyno comes.
My jokes?
Remember
You like them?
the
I
Windblume
do.
Festival, friend?
Really? I didn't see you laughing.
Yeah, well, the joke's ability to induce laughter is a separate matter, but I certainly find them fun.
If I might interrupt, does anyone else smell something strange?
My nutritional meal! Will it be okay? Should we go over and take a look too?
I'm done.
So, a good joke is not necessarily required to make people laugh at them.
Oh my god, dude. That's why I just want to pull for Cyno just because now.
I'd be grateful if you could check on Sucrose. As for our new friends here, leave them to me.
Well, Albedo and Sucrose were delightful.
The cooking pot. Is everything okay?
Only the base is burned. We can still use the cooking pot. It just needs a bit of a wash. Good thing Tainari's nose is so sharp. Has he been in this kind of situation a lot before?
Don't let it get you down, Sucrose.
I know, it's just... I'm sorry to disappoint Cyno. I guess we'll have to do this again another day. Oh, yes. I'm not sure if you've noticed. Kali seems a little... depressed. I noticed she was in a low mood when everyone was talking.
I don't know. Yeah, is she?
Remember that note she received? I was just thinking. I want to try solving this riddle and giving Kali the chance to accept the blessing. Oh, yeah! She's the one who needs your help. Exactly. Maybe she'll be willing to breathe into my test tube.
Oh my god,
But
dude.
anyway, that can wait. As much as I'd like to make progress in my research, I'd prefer to see her smile. All right, we'll help out too. You will? Then tell me, honestly, do you think that this prophecy is for real too?
I know how I can find out.
Right.
I'll be back shortly.
All right. Let's meet at the alchemy crafting bench in the
Ooh.
city. I've got some thinking
Lisa?
to do in the meantime.
I don't know, I just threw that out
We're
there.
back.
Oh, what a shame. You just missed a joke about windmills.
Stop.
Oh my god.
Please. I don't need to hear it a fifth time.
That bad, huh? Well, now Paimon really wants to hear it for some reason.
Didn't you say you want to see the Dragon of the East at some point? When are you going?
Tomorrow morning. And you?
What? He's trying
What
to
are
see,
your plans?
I'll go into the mountains to have a
what's your- oh
stroll
my
and
God, I
collect a
can't
few
really-
plants as samples.
Ballin'?
Oh, perhaps I could join you? I'll be looking for inspiration for these card back illustrations.
Found you!
Oh, let's go. Amber and
I knew
Eula.
I was onto something as soon as I saw the fire.
Wow.
I like this.
You have really sharp eyes.
That's an outrider for you.
Uh-oh. Did we break the fire safety rules or something?
Actually, you didn't. strictly speaking, you should have reported your plans first. But since
Eula
two of
finally
our
getting
very
some
own
love. I
alchemists
like
are
it.
here,
Now she
I'm
about to
happy
meet
to
a
look
new
the other
friend.
way. Ah, yes, introductions. I'm Amber, and this is the Reconnaissance Company
Be
Captain
like,
Eula, a
hold on,
good
this
friend
is
of
my
mine.
friend Eula. If she says she's gonna kill you, don't worry about it. That's how she expresses love.
Good evening. You are friends of Kale, yes?
Well,
A
I shouldn't
pleasure
say
to
kill
meet
you, vengeance or whatever. What she be saying?
Oh, Amber and Eula.
This is gonna
The
be a
pleasure
really,
is
really
ours. I've heard a
funny
lot about
dynamic.
both of you from Kale.
Oh, really? All positive, I hope.
You asked that last time, too. Of course it was positive.
I'd say. We hear the latest news about you every time you write to Kale.
Glad to know we've made a good impression so far. Anyway, we're just here to collect Kale, so don't let us interrupt your chat. Come on, Kale. We're gonna take you to check out a few scenic spots.
Okay, great.
Still as high energy as always.
You know Amber?
Yes, we've met. She's Kale's most important friend. And for that, we are also very grateful to her.
That's Amber for you.
That's why I always
Her
have like a
outgoing
soft spot for
personality
Amber,
means
man.
She can make friends with just
Just
about
because of what she
anybody.
did. Or Cole.
It's getting late, and we still have a lot lined up tomorrow.
Yeah, Sucrose
I
should have
suggest
gone
we all
too,
head
man.
back and get some rest.
I feel bad for her sometimes. Yes, we should preserve our energy.
All right, I'll start packing up.
Everyone packs up, says their goodbyes in the dark of night.
You're gonna get the tone-deaf bard to check out that note, aren't you?
My God, it's been tea. Oh, excuse me. That's right.
Guess Paimon knows you pretty well, huh? Knowing him, he should be hitting the taverns around this time.
Boy, turning up
We
right
can
now.
go
He
corner
getting
him
lit.
and make him answer our questions. Let's move.
He getting litty.
Oh, it's been a while. Paimon called it. Tone-deaf bard drinking as usual. Put your drink down and get your game face on. We've got
I
some
don't know why he
important
drinks so
questions for
much,
you,
though.
mister. Okay.
I mean, I know he like it, but like, I wonder why. Gotta be something, right?
So, what do you make of it?
Yeah, any thoughts?
Aren't you forgetting something? It's the Windblume Festival right now. You can't just go around asking people for help so blatantly.
Well, if you won't tell us the answer, could you at least tell us if this thing's worth a shot?
Sounds to me like you want a hint or two.
And a blessing or two to boot.
A fine answer. The person who wrote this prophecy is very powerful. If you manage to solve the riddle, good things are sure to happen. Also, I happen to know where this lantern is. Once you've found the 4 things, I'll even write the location down for you. Isn't that generous of me?
Whatever. We weren't expecting much from you anyway. You can get back to guzzling wine and blowing wind now.
Oh, woe is me. Paimon sees me as nothing more than a drunken wastrel.
Kinda are, though.
There are actually a great many things that we bards are required to do. It just happens that enjoying life is the most important one. Once this is over, would you like to join me for a drink? You know, a favor for a favor.
Oh, Sucrose. Oh, Sucrose here by
A
herself.
flower that is not of this world. Not of this world.
Sucrose! We've got some good news and some bad news. Which would you like to hear first?
Let's have the
I
bad
feel like
news
people always
first,
say
I
bad
guess.
news first.
Huh? Really? Don't most people usually want to hear the good stuff first?
I don't think so. Yeah, just get to the point.
Oh, all right then. Basically, we went to Windrise to divine the breeze. The wind said that the prophecy is real and that your idea is a really good one.
That doesn't sound like bad news. So what's the real bad news then?
Yeah, it don't sound like it.
Paimon ate the bad news.
Worse than Cyno.
Blame Cyno. If it's not
No,
funny, then
no.
it's his fault.
No. She Cyno tier
It's
now
fine.
and jokes.
Well, that puts my mind at rest. Now, back to the other issue I've been mulling over. I was thinking about the flower that is not of this world. It could mean a human-cultivated variety that doesn't occur in nature. But that's basically claiming that it doesn't come from this world in the first place, when actually it's just a variant of an existing breed. So, the initial question is, can the flower's origins be traced back to a natural organism? If so, it cannot be correctly described as not of this world. But then, supposing we identified something outside of that category, whose job would it be to decide whether it belongs in this world or not? Then the question becomes, do of this world and from this world mean the same thing? Or is it deeper than that?
Whoa, slow down! Paimon's head is already starting to spin.
Okay, I did have one other line of thought as well. What about a flower created using alchemy? Would that be not of this world?
I don't think so because I don't know. I don't know how that worked. Did he? I guess we'll go down here. Albedo did make something like that once.
Albedo may know the answer, but asking him right away would be like asking the teacher for the answers to your exam paper. It would render our search for the truth meaningless. I'd rather try and figure this out for myself.
Could it be the Windblume?
Oh, now that you mention it, that's definitely a possibility. The Windblume doesn't refer to a specific flower. Everyone defines what it means for themselves. In which case, the Windblume doesn't exist in reality. This does seem like a promising direction. I've made a note. Okay, I better go read up on this.
Yay! Paimon was actually useful this time! Guess we have that sweet madame to thank, huh?
Even a broken clock is right twice a day. Damn.
I'll need some time to prepare.
She just
Could
ignores
we meet
you.
up here in, say, 2 days' time?
Sure thing! In the meantime, we'll also think about the other 3 riddles in the prophecy. But, since we're really going for this now, shouldn't we say something to Kale about it?
I originally wanted to leave it as a surprise for her, and I also didn't want to get her hopes up over nothing. But you're right, Paimon. I'll need to be careful how I word it. But I'll try to find some time over the next couple days to mention it to her.
Understood.
All right. Thanks so much.
Part 1 complete. Let's go.